We're gonna head to the tower, that's what. Hello there, everybody, and welcome to part 48 of Atelier Ryza. So, we made it through the ancient battlefield last time. We defeated another dragon that was summoned, too. Even though this one was blue instead of red. So, we're gonna keep on going here to the broken defense line. And see what's happening over in this direction, this general direction. So this place still has plenty of materials for you to get, and including fishing spots. You can actually go ahead and fish for Miria fishes here. And also Lake Masters. I was waiting until one showed up so that I could explain the proper situation, but it just took its time to get here, so yeah. By the way, if you have a hammer with gathering up L, try not to do this. Try not to hammer trees, because you'll get like absolutely an insane amount of materials. Like a legitimate insane amount of materials just for that. Yeah, because my hammer is set up in such a way that it gets a lot of materials. Yeah, gathering up, and that's gathering up medium. And I charge it up all the way so I could get all the materials from the tree right away. Yeah, that's definitely a thing. That's definitely a thing. Anyway, huh? What is this? It looks like an alchemy cauldron, but different somehow. This is a multiple cauldron, or cauldron, another ancient artifact. It's the Curlin Neskar. Wow, another ancient artifact? Based on the name, I guess it lets you multiply things? Exactly so. It lets you take any given synthesis item and duplicate it for mass production. Wow, that sounds super useful. Indeed. Any good alchemist would be thrilled to have one. It's actually quite a fairly common ancient artifact. It sounds like even people back then had the same kind of stuff in mind. Can I take this one for myself? Yes, you can, which means we're immediately going to go back to the hideout in order to explain this absolutely wonderful thing. Now that it's in place, how do I use it? It's not too hard. You just need the right number and type of gems if you want to duplicate. And that's all you need to make more of the same item? Wow. Wow. But it's easy to run through your entire stock of gems if you're not paying attention, so be careful. You should practice with a few simple items to start out. Oh yeah, sure, we're totally gonna do that. So, you can basically make duplicates of a synthesized item, and that means every single item that you synthesize can be used with the multiple cauldron. Every single one. Including materials that you need to make weapons and armor and gathering tools and the like. So long as you have enough gems, you can make as many copies as you like. Keep an eye on your gem supply though, because you're gonna run out really quickly. So yeah, simple as it sounds. You can take any sort of item and just simply duplicate them. The better the quality of the item, the more gems it's going to require. So that's basically a given statement. But yeah, the given statement is you can basically make as many as you please so long as you don't run out of gems. And yeah, you have basically a mass production side of this whole thing now. So you can make basically a pretty weak version of an item. Yeah, here, for example. Let's try with this bomb, for example. So, let's take this bomb that only has fire damage small. So, fire damage small, which, by the way, we're going to need bombs, by the way, for the future. You can take this bomb and multiply it by 9 each section. I don't really know why it doesn't let you use more than 9, but you know what? It's fine. As long as you have enough gems, you can keep on making the same item over and over and over again. But again, it will be very easy for you to run out of gems really quickly. So that's why you need to gather up and use gem reduction as much as you can too. So that's good. And all fine. So you know what? Since we have dried lumber, since the most material that we have is dried lumber, we're going to use this. We're going to reduce these down to gems. To about 3,000 of that. Not really the same as breaking them down, but you know, it's fine. It's whatever. Okay, we're gonna go back to broken defense line then. But yes, indeed, the multiple cauldron is basically a big game changer. It's a big game changer to how much you can do with alchemy here, and also to make yourself absolutely and utterly broken in terms of battles. So, yeah, as long as you have a supply of gems, you can duplicate even the most powerful of items so that you can be the most busted thing that you can. So, for example, if I were to duplicate the lightning bell that Empel has, then we would be basically damn near unstoppable so long as absolutely nothing resists lightning. Yeah, so long as absolutely nothing resists lightning, then you'll be absolutely A-okay. So, there you are. Hide Stalker, not really so much as a memorable name as Savage Assassin, but again, progress is progress, I guess, in terms of getting enemies with really bizarre and oddly raw names, I guess. Empel got a level up and even more dexterity from it. You can also get rare Myria fish as a rare drop from it that obviously yield better results than ones that you can fish for. So that's cool. Here we go. Aggression level 2, so now his attack will be higher. Very nice indeed. Yes, right. Yes, that is indeed very good. Alright, so let's keep on going. Let's keep on going with this. We're making pretty good progress here. Of course, we want to kill that big enemy right there. And well, here's actually a thing that's actually a thing when it comes to achievement hunting, which I find kind of absolutely hilarious. Whenever I'm on my PS4 and PS5, whenever I'm on my PS5 or Steam, I always get the sense that, I wonder if a lot of people got this achievement as much as I have. Well, would it surprise you to actually know that the achievements that you get for defeating the Savage Assassin and that one and the Shining Pony and whatever else, only about 20% or higher actually got that achievement? Yeah, not many people play this game as much as I have. But I just find it just kind of absolutely hilarious that only, like, did we get it? Yes, we got it. Okay, we got the Eternal Sculpture. Yes, we got the Eternal Sculpture here. This is another big guy that you can kill for an achievement or platinum or a trophy if you're into that sort of thing. But of course, it's also a really powerful enemy that you need to defeat in order to get some rare materials. But very thankfully, this guy is weak to lightning attacks. So Lightning Bell and Plagigs definitely will work in your favor here. Definitely indeed. And just as a reminder, this is hard mode. Yeah, just as a reminder, hard mode. If you can be this busted in hard mode, then you can be busted anywhere. You'll get a lot of experience pretty easily, and you'll get a lot of coal too. You'll get a golem coal with infinite golem core. Golem coal, what the heck? Golem core that has infinite energy. Do we have enough space in our basket, by the way? Oh no, I'm gonna have to get a lot of them from those trees, ain't I? I'll be right back. After hammering trees on the way here, I'm still getting a lot of materials, and from those 3 trees, I nearly filled up my basket filled with gold and silver beehives. Yeah, you can get a lot of materials from that. I don't understand why, but there you go. Where'd you go? That's really funny to me how they just lose sight of you. It's like, where'd you go? Wait a second. Like, friggin' Mr. X in the Snapcube dub. I love it. The Grand Stairway. The Granddad Stairway. We're about to reach it, folks. We are about to reach the tower that Lent wanted to go to for his entire life.
大はしゃぎね。まあ、レントにとっても私たちにとっても大事なことだけどさ。
気持ちはわからんでもないが、ほどほどにな。地形から見てこの塔が最後の砦か。
峡谷を突破され袋小路に追い詰められたわけか。決戦場で奇跡的に撃退できたとは思えんな。
ここにいた人たちはやっぱり。
一見しただけではわからん。詳しく調べれば何かわかるかもしれないが。
塔聖なる、これは固有名詞かな。
何かあったのタオくん。
碑文が聖なる塔ピオニール、暴虐の魔物フィルフサをいざないて滅ぼすべし。
ピオニール聖塔か。随分と背負った名前だが、いざないてというのはどういうことだろうな。
竜の召喚みたいにフィルフサを呼んだとか。
わざわざフィルフサの大群をか。
ただの思いつきだよ、思いつき。早期に門を塞がねば空間島の周辺もこのような惨状を呈する羽目になる。
フィルフサの活動しやすい寒気がもうすぐ来ちゃうんだよね。
寒気は本当に雨粒一つ降らないから、フィルフサには天国、私たちには地獄だよ。
あくまで仮にだけど、元凶の門を壊せばフィルフサはこっちに出てこられないんじゃ。
それはおすすめできんな。門を破壊すると世界をつなぎ止める莫大な力が解放されてえらいことになる。
私たちが門を忌々しく思いつつも、破壊ではなく手間暇のかかる封印で済ませているのはそれが理由だ。
じゃあ寒気が終わるまで島に閉じこもってるのはどう？フィルフサは水を嫌うから安心だよね。
あんたね、村の大人みたいなこと言うんじゃないの。
だって怖いものは怖いよ。僕らだけで大侵攻を食い止められるわけでもないしさ。
閉じこもった場合は島だけは無事で、周辺地域一帯がフィルフサに荒らし尽くされることになるだろうな。
それはダメだと思う。
門は壊せない。大侵攻は防げない。弾を壊せば村から水が消える。八方塞がりってやつだな。
それを突破する手がかりを探して今ここを歩き回ってるんだと私は思ってる。
そうだな。まずはこの塔の調査から始めよう。何か見つけたら私かタオに知らせろ。
島のどの建物よりでかいな。なんでまたこんなもん作ったんだ？
And there it is. Honestly thought it was Pinor, not Pioneer, but, you know, I'm probably just gonna call it Pinor for, like, consistency. This place is kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, I kind of like the design of this tower. Like, how it has trees growing out of it, they got little mini towers out, sticking out of it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, so now that we reached the Pioneer Tower, it's gonna be so weird to say that. Now that we reached the Holy Tower of Pioneer, not only is it a landmark that we can travel to, in fact, aside from the underworld, which we can't really go to right now, there's the complete map. Right then and there. Absolutely huge this game is. Absolutely huge. Now that we reached the Holy Tower of Pioneer, there's going to be a lot of important materials to get. Like the Holy Arbor Crystal, the Holy Arbor Branch, which you'll need for plenty of absolutely important syntheses going on that we're going to be taking care of in the next video. Because, well, here's the thing. Once we reach the Pioneer Holy Tower, or the Pinor Holy Tower, that's going to be easier for me to say, so I'm just going to call it Pinor. Once we reach the Holy Tower of Pinor, it's going to be filled to the brim with a lot of important materials. Holy Arbor Crystal, Holy Arbor Branches, Holy Stone Fragments, which we just got, Mythical Hides, and whatever else. This is going to allow us to make some of the most important gathering tools that we're ever going to make. And so after we explore around the outside of it a little bit here and go a little bit inside, even though we're just probably going to enter the door and then come back out of here because we really need to, we're definitely going to spend the next video just going over all the materials that we'll need for synthesizing such important items. So right over here, starting off with the Pinor Holy Tower. Man, I can't say it one way or the other, can I? We'll go to the Sanctuary Garden, and once we enter in that door, we're going to discover another thing, which we won't actually do that yet. Thankfully, the story objective in the Spiral Hall is very easily gotten, and we can very easily travel there if we want to. And just like that, Lent's long-term quest, or rather, Lent's one of two long-term quests is actually done. Two of them, actually. His goal was to reach the tower after all, so he learns Guardian. And Man's Ambition 2 is just simply entering the tower. And once we reach the top, that will be when he gets a Man's Ambition 3. And speaking of which, Guardian increases defense while Leela is in the party. And Island's Best Knight reduces damage when tactics level is level 3 or higher. That's very good. That's very, very good. So it's like I said, we're going to need a lot, and I mean a lot of Holy Arbor Branches! Keep away from me! I don't have the proper party members for that, please! Please? Yeah, so we're just going to explore around here. We're gonna kill a whole bunch of monsters. Not necessarily the big bosses yet, because there's only one of them, right? Because there's only one of them that we can deal with. At least in this area, at least in the Sanctuary Garden anyway.
食べられる。
And yep.
必要な時にはためらわずに行け。毒虫だろうと。
Alright, so we're gonna need sapling branches. I'm just like, why? I'm just like, wah. Wah. Alright. So over here we got new enemies here, of course. We got hallowed spirits. Again, another type of pixie monster. But it will be very easy for us to fill out thanks to you know, the guide, obviously. So let's look over them. So they're weak to wind, which we don't have. Very thankfully we don't have that. But at the very least, we can still paralyze and stun them. Just because enemies resist certain elements doesn't necessarily mean that the ailments will be resistant too. Like paralyze and the like. So, yeah, it prevents follow-up attacks from orders and doubles breakpoints. So, yeah, just do that thing. Do that very thing. And just paralyze. Yes, sir. Stun gauge damage will still do plenty. It will still do very much plenty. And even better yet, because of breakdown, I didn't even mention this before, but now I should. You can cause that wait time to extend even further thanks to the enemy being broken down. So, yeah, they're going to be waiting a very long time if you hit them with enough damage. Level 37 for Lent. You'll be able to really get sky bubbles from that. To have terrific healing, jeez. And Lightspeed Blessing, very nice. And Spirit Feathers, which are not that common at all. We also got another type of pig. Oh, actually, no, we already fought these before. Bye. Yeah, we already fought those guys. What the heck are we talking about here? Okay, so hey, come on. Got another Grand Tusk over there. You got another Granddad Tusk. But very thankfully, we also have another type of knight that we can deal with. The Legendary Warrior. Which, very thankfully, they are weak to lightning. Just like all armored guys are. Really? Don't. Yeah, I'm just like, no. No. Bad. Bad. Leela, level up. Did Genesis... Yes. You can get to Genesis Stone so you can make the next tier of metals, which you can make for weapons. So yeah, that's good.
こんな山奥だ。軍隊規模で人間が活動するなら常に大量の水が必要だったろう。
あれ、この台座の形。みんな見てよ。ボスの家にあったのとそっくりだ。もしかしてあの玉はここに置いてあったんじゃ。
なるほど。あの古式器具はここで籠城戦を行うための水源として持ち込まれたのだな。
聖地から奪った水をどこまでも有効に利用し尽くしたわけか。実に見上げた心がけだ。
リラさん、怒るのはわかるけど落ち着いてくれよ。
私は冷静だ。
分かってますって。
戦いから数百年経った後、ボース君のご先祖様がここにたどり着いて、あの玉を見つけたんだね。
あの玉、水不足で苦しんでた島の人には本当の宝物に見えたんだろうな。
持ち帰ったのはまあわかるとして、 そのお宝を村で威張るのに使ったのはいただけねえな。
これで古式器具の出所は確認できたな。あとはこの塔をくまなく見て回るぞ。
Just a little extra scene for extra flavor. And also a water maker remnant, too. Okay. So, I'm gonna have to swap out, Lent here for Ryza. Because, well, one of, Empel's quests basically requires him and Ryza to take out, yep. Watch the alchemist fight here. For one of Empel's, skills, he needs... Oh, wait. We need to do this. Flexible body. That will be... Reduces wait time when tactics level is at, 5 or higher. What do you mean, or higher? Level 5 is basically the max that it can possibly go. What do you mean? Yeah, exactly. Now Leela wants to stun an enemy in battle. Okay. So, I'm gonna take my time and just, kill all of these knights here. So, if you'll excuse me.
まだまだ強くなれると。
I believe that should do it. Yes, indeed. I always keep going to the bottom for some reason. I don't know why. But we got velocity now, so that's good. And now Empel and Ryza have to defeat sharks in order to get one of Empel's skills up. Okay. Again, I'm probably not going to go for all of these since really it's the items that count. But like, you know. But I guess it's all fine in the end, I suppose. Okay. So, we effectively reached the Holy Tower, so that's good. We explored all around the place to see what was up there. And, you know, even briefly, we saw a brief glimpse of what the tower looked like inside. Got a little flavor text, we got some party quests done here and there. And most importantly of all, we gotten every bit of materials that we could possibly need to start synthesizing some stuff. Again, I know this is gonna I know this is gonna be really awkward to take just a quick detour to just synthesize a whole lot of things, but I really want to get this done like ASAP. Because believe me, these things that we're gonna be synthesizing here are gonna be so worth it by the end. It's gonna be so worth it. So with that, I guess we're all good here. So next time on Atelier Ryza, we're going to cook a lot of things in the good old-fashioned lab. And by lab, I mean, you know, hideout. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.